Hello and welcome to Soda Review Channel, where today we will be looking at this bottle of Lime Diet Coke, or Diet Coke Lime, limited edition. They originally started selling this in 2004, only the diet version. It was a few years later before the regular version would come out, and I first saw the full sugar Coca-Cola version of Coca-Cola Lime in a Coca-Cola Freestyle machine. Yeah, that was my default soda for a couple of years whenever I would go out anywhere with one of those. Unfortunately, they don't have just regular lime Diet Coke at those machines. They only have ginger lime. What's up with that? Anyway, Diet Coke Lime was discontinued in about 2018, at least in the US, because they were going through a major brand revival of Diet Coke. And yeah, 2025, they released it for a few months. And then this year, they are doing another limited release for probably several months. The timeline I saw was until the end of the year, which, if so, that's pretty neat. Full disclosure, we were going to review this earlier, however, we just never got around to it. And so this is from the re-release, not the original re-release from last year. Now let's take a look at this. I don't believe that this is the 2004 era bottle or logo design, packaging design, I believe it's called. This is more mid 80s, which is interesting. Probably to coincide with the previous re-release of Diet Coke Cherry, which I believe was a moderately authentic 1980s product. Let's see. Carbonated water, second ingredient, caramel color, natural flavors, sweetened with some aspartame and Ace K. It's got citric acid. I sure hope so. No sugar, no calories. Serving size is one bottle, obviously. I do really like this bottle art, packaging art. I just think it looks good. I think it looks better than the shiny weirdness that modern Diet Coke products use. After the cherry Diet Coke came off of the limited release and seems to be a moderately permanent addition to their lineup, they gave it a more modern design, and I just don't think it looks as good. Not to mention the fact that it's really hard to tell it's cherry, and it's not like super obviously branded. It's just got the little cherry on it. I've already reviewed that. You can go see that video right here. Let's get started with this. Huh. That smells pretty citric, but vaguely citric, not like distinctly just lime or just orange or just lemon. Not a bad smell. When you get drinks from the Coca-Cola Freestyle machines, you can actually see the little bit of the syrup that it injects into your stream of soda. And so, for example, a lime soda will take on a very slightly green tinge to it. I just think that's kind of cool, and I wish they'd replicate that here. Yeah, there's no green in that at all. Nice fizz. Really like that. That smells really good. It smells like pure Diet Coke, and I think that's a good smell. I like that smell. Out of all of these major combo flavor sodas. I weirdly think the lime flavor is working the best for me. I enjoy cherry, I enjoy vanilla, but this is really something else. This is a really solid soda. If I could, I think I would replace Diet Coke with this, but I mean, you don't see the 24 packs anywhere. It has the classic Diet Coke taste plus some lime taste. And neither of them hit you in any particular order. They come all at once. The flavor arrives all at once. And, excuse me, I just think it's a really good mix. Lime is one of my favorite flavors. So I guess that helps. It doesn't coat my mouth or sit in the back of my throat like cherry Coca-Cola products do. It's not as heavy as cherry Coke Zero, especially. This might legitimately be one of my favorite sodas, if not the singular favorite. It's such a perfect balance. First off, I really hope Coca-Cola brings this into their permanent lineup. It doesn't seem like they will be. They're being very cagey, saying, "Oh, it's just a limited release until the end of the year." And I understand they don't want to replace their mainstay soda, Diet Coke, with a subversion or add too many flavors to dilute the brand, but I don't even think I would blame them for getting rid of cherry Diet Coke entirely for this. Overall, I give that an outstanding.